And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Houston Astros. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. Well, Singy, this ballpark's still among the game's best. When the roof is open, it feels like an outdoor ballpark. And then you have the shade and the cool when the roof is closed.
Yeah, and formerly Towles Hill out there in center. You still have the Crawford boxes in left, a unique setback in left center field, which causes the left fielders to have to play differently. But there is a lot of character to this place.
First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, J.P. France.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Here's the center fielder, Christopher Morel. And the pitch.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Runner leads away at second. Swing and a ground ball out to short. No play. That's an infield single.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop could even make that play.
Ian Happ up to hit. The pitch. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Got him. Now one away. Two on, one out. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the four-hole, Seiya Suzuki. Ball to strike. The pitch. Called strike right there.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Two on, two outs. That's inside.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Matt Mervis on deck for the Cubs. The pitch. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 left on to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here in Houston. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Drew Smiley. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1. Now we check out the Astros lineup. This is not a team that's had much success driving the baseball so far this year. They have to rely on stringing hits together as opposed to scoring a lot of runs on homers, doubles, and triples. So it's hard to bunch runs together.
And that's exhausting when your team is at the bottom of the league in slugging percentage, and how much it takes, Boog, for you to put together a rally and put together a big inning. Just a difficult thing to do consistently over a long season. So somehow, some way, somebody's going to have to find some power in this lineup so that they can have some easier wins and enjoy this season a little bit more.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting third.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Nothing in the Houston first. We played an inning from Minute Maid Park. Scoreless on the show. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Matt Mervis.
Matt Mervis.
And 1-2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And a pitch. In the dirt. Over to Abreu. 1 out in the 2nd. Trey Mancini now. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Myers under it. 2 away now.
Batting in. The catcher.
Here's Yan Gomes. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Yan Gomes waits. Now fly ball to right center. Myers brings it in with a nice running grab. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Houston, here's Kyle Tucker. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Singing, Kyle Tucker has done a little bit of everything. He's won a World Series. He's been an All-Star. He's won a Gold Glove. And a guy who was the 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Didn't go. Next pitch is popped up. Wisdom puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 away.
Batting fifth. The first baseman,
Jose Abreu up to hit. One now.
That's ball 2.
smoked on the ground a second. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the right fielder, Chas McCormick. The 1-2. And now 2-2. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back. And now the rookie second baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni.
Miles Mastrobuoni.
And he grounds one to the right side. Takes it himself and one away in the top of the 3rd.
The center fielder, number 12, Christopher Morel.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here is Christopher Morel. Doubled in his first AB. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And that's going to roll to the wall. And he's at 3rd with one away. That's a triple.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Reached on an infield single his first time. The pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. McCormick makes the play. Runner tags for home. In comes the runner from 3rd, and it's 1-0.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Happ having a lot more success on the road this season. The 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Way high. Right side, Abreu. The flip to the pitcher covering. That's the 3rd out. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 1 and the Astros nothing. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. 3-2 now. Out to center. Morel moving under it. And there's one down.
Batting in, the center fielder, Jake.
So up next, Jake Myers. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And a pitch. That's to 3rd. Tosses to 1st, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's Mauricio Dubon taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. The 1-1. Popped up. Mervis gets under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They still trail 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Now got it.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Hot shot to third. To second for 1. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And now the first baseman, Matt Mervis. The 1-1. Next offering misses. 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Cubs 1 and the Astros nothing. And welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jeremy Pena. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have got one. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Here's Alex Bregman. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one out to right. Suzuki has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now got it. The left field, Yordan.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1. Falling behind 2-1. Late with the swing there. The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. On the ground out to short. Sends it to first, and that is that. Nothing doing there for Houston. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in Houston, ready now for the 5th inning. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Trey Mancini. Ball to strike. Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now it's Yan Gomes. Flied out his first time. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. The Astros have some action in their pen. Ryan Abreu getting loose out there. Montero warming up as well. 2-2. And another ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's a 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. And that one hit to first, and it's through for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now, Christopher Morel. Going to count 1-2. Got him swinging. Cubs lead 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Now it's the DH, Kyle Tucker.
Well, as a hitter, you don't want to be part of a team that was no hit. I mean, that's embarrassing, man. So this guy right here, he's looking to do anything he can in this leadoff at bat to make it tough.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Jose Abreu up next for the Astros. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's outside.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And a 3-1 on the way. And it's fouled away. Home team down a run. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a chopper. Wisdom. Home after the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
The right fielder, number 20.
And now the right fielder, Chas McCormick.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
The Astros hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the guys standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these guys did on the mound today.
1-0 the final. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.